Hello guys, Retro Blues HD here. Welcome to episode 2 of my Aston Villa career mode series. This episode there's going to be two games. It's going to be against Arsenal and there's going to be one against Chelsea. So two pretty tough games, especially at the start of the season for Aston Villa. Probably won't get as many points as I want for the games, but I do expect to lose some games as, you know, it is against top flight teams. So anyway, yeah, we are playing Arsenal in this game and Chelsea in the next. Two strong sides, but although, especially with Chelsea, as I support them, I have been seeing what they've been doing. They've actually sold quite a lot of their decent players. They sold Petr to, I think, AC Milan. You might have seen in an episode or something. But yes, so they're pretty much getting rid of their players. And Benteke, as you can see here, gets close to grabbing his first goal of the season, but could not direct it into the goal, which is a bit disappointing, as an early lead is exactly what we want against Arsenal, so we can just defend the rest of the game. But fortunately for us, that is what we get here with an amazing volley from Delph. I really didn't expect that. I thought I'd just hit it and hope, and it went in, so that's pretty good. I didn't expect to be winning this game, but considering that I am, I thought I might as well go defensive now and see what I can get out of it. As you can see here, you can see the ball curve as well, a new feature that they've added into FIFA 14. Anyway, the game, I'm going to be talking about my opinions on the gameplay this episode. In my opinion, the gameplay is a lot faster no matter what game mode you're in, which in my opinion is enjoyable, so it would be more fun to play with, for example, because last year I didn't enjoy career mode as much as I did it now at the beginning, mainly because it was too slow and different from the Ultimate Team kind of game, which is my favourite, and the gameplay from FIFA 13 was so fun because you literally could be being dominated and go down the other end and score, which is kind of, it was good in a way, but could be frustrating, especially if it's happening against you. So yeah, that's kind of the same on here, not to the extent where there's literally goals going in every second, but as long as you defend, I reckon you'll be alright. Seasons, I've finally hopped on seasons now. It's very good. The teams with good passing are really effective to use, such as Barcelona, Real Madrid, AC Milan, Juventus, teams like that, as you can just pass it around the opposition, get easy goals, and win the game to pick up the points. But as you can see here, we're going to make a sub. Bakali was a little bit tired, so we thought that we'd rest him for the next game against Chelsea on Wednesday. This is on Saturday. So we thought we'd rest him so he can play. My opinions on him so far is not really the best. I know he's going to eventually be good, but the only reason why I don't particularly like him at the moment is because of his strength. His strength is too low, really. He just gets muscled off a ball, but when he doesn't, he's an amazing player, and he can go through defenders easily, especially with the pace. But anyway, as you can see, we did beat Arsenal 1-0, which is a very good result. Kind of resembling day one, apart from it was by a wider distance. Sorry about that, Arsenal fans, but yeah, you did lose. So we did beat them 1-0. As you can see, there are the scores from around the ground. You can pause there if you want to look at them. But we get a transfer off of Christian Benteke, and this is a new feature that I like about career mode. You can click an extra option, reject all offers and disallow future offers, so that your player doesn't get tons of offers and you have to keep on rejecting, and probably not get unhappy, because if a big team comes after him, then him being forced to stay might cause him to be unhappy, and eventually we're going to have to sell him for less than the original offer. So that is a good thing. You get to keep more value for your players, and he plays to his full potential. But we're going through our squad report here. You can pause on anyone you want, really. Charles Nzogbia was the one I was talking about last episode, not Nzonzi. Benteke, I think, is the only player over 80. So yeah, just pause if you want to see anyone's stats or anything. Yeah. Anyway, talking about the team and how it feels to play with at the moment. The passing is very good for the team, surprisingly. I didn't really expect it to be so good. Yeah, so the passing's good. Striker's obviously good. We have Benteke. The defence is solid with Okore in the back. He will stop anyone. But as you can see there on the right of the screen, Suarez demands a transfer request and it surprised Liverpool. See, um, this time in real life, Suarez was heavily linked with Real Madrid, I think, and I think it was Arsenal. They both wanted him. So yeah. Anyway, we're going to get into team management to select our team for this game. It's going to be similar to the team which we played last time. It's going to be in the same formation, the 4-2-3-1, which, in my opinion, is one of the best formations in the game because it has a lot of depth. It has a lot of attack force, especially if you get players with the correct work rate. You can attack and then defend and then attack, because the defensive midfielders go back to defend and the attacking midfielders attack. So you have 4 up front and 7 in defense. No, 6 in defense, including the goal. No, not including goalkeeper. So yeah, so you have a lot of players to get back and a lot of players to get forward, which in my opinion is probably one of the best ways to play, especially when you're not the best team. The attackers can attack and then obviously the defenders can defend. But as you can see, we we put him on the bench for Guzan because in my opinion Guzan's a better keeper, but I'm trying to get the most out of given before he retires, which is at the end of the year. I didn't also expect to win this game because Chelsea are a strong team, and they show that here with Samuel Eto'o getting the first goal for them in the 29th minute to make it 1-0. In my opinions of Eto'o, I don't reckon we should have signed him. I was just being Chelsea, as I am a Chelsea supporter. We shouldn't have signed him as he's past his best. He is one of the best players, was one of the best players in the world at his time, but I reckon his decision to join Chelsea was a bad one, as you know, he obviously won't get as much playing time as he could, plus he'd be kind of ending his career on a low instead of the Eto'o that we all know and loved at his time. So yeah, although he is a good striker, I reckon we should have bought someone like Falcao or Jovetic in the earlier stages of the transfer window, maybe Cavani as well. But I reckon, well, we are too slow to get them, so the only reason we signed Eto'o is because Rooney didn't want to join and he was the only one who wanted to play for us. Anyway, we get the second half started here. We managed to get the ball to El Amadi, who unfortunately hits the post there, which could have changed the game in my opinion. I could have gone more attacking and maybe got that goal, but as you can see here, stupid defending by me, crossing Ramirez, and we managed to save it. And then they managed to get the substitution. Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah, they substitute Sen on for Mikel. Mikel scored his first goal the other day, which is an amazing landmark for him. Another bad defence here. Gives it to Terry, who plays it forward, and then Oscar's through, and he scores. He will score that every day. Oscar is definitely going to be a big player in the future. He's already quite good. I remember his first, well, not his first game, but his first good game against Juventus, where he scored 2 goals. They're both amazing in my opinion, but I am a Chelsea fan. But he's definitely going to be a player to look out for in the future. Anyways, we did lose that game 2-0, and it does draw us to the end of the episode. Please do be sure to like, subscribe, and check out the next episode. Goodbye.